Okay, hey, how's it going? Uh, I'm bad of it. I thought the washer was done. It was not. But let's get into Valhalla. Uh, I think we got to like 3 or 4 days last time. Um, also, a happy Sunday, everyone. Unless you're in an area that's not Sunday. Uh, okay, then yeah. Day 4. It's either day 4 or I think it is day 4. Okay, and then yeah, this day that we had the cyber attack going on from White Alice. Uh, where's Alice Rabbit? Alice Rabbit. I don't know why I said White Alice. Alice Rabbit. Um, but think we had bought her what she wanted. Hold on, let me look. Pop up. Yeah, okay, yeah, she'll be fine today. Okay, we'll go to work. Friday, December 16th. Evening. Hello. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really, it sounded more like a gunshot to me. Ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well. See, it sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots have more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep. A couple years ago, there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual mega Christmas firecrackers. Nah, it's not too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Hmm, okay. Uh, let's just switch some of these songs around. I have 2 digital drives? That's not right. Hmm. How about... Oh, does this one sound right? Yeah. You gotta have the right music. Otherwise, your time's wasted. There we go. We'll swap that. Wait. Okay. Remove that. Now add that. There we go. There we go. Only took me, a good while to remember how to control that. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. This guy. Hello? I'm looking for some information. Wow, time to be sexually harassed again. Carp? This guy? Not a fan of him. Who the fuck is this? It's 3 question marks. We don't know his name yet. I don't remember his name. This guy gives bald people a bad name. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although, tacky online handle is a bit redundant. To me, he looks like if George Costanza never stood up for himself. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. Wow, harsh carp. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah. Now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all? Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well, moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why do you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course. You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, then give me a drink, but keep under $80. Okay, let's see what kind of drink you can get. How about... Bitter drinks? How about suplex? No, that's expensive. Okay, we'll just go through this and look for something that's under $80. Okay, I can give him a gut punch. That's exactly $80. Okay. So far we have gut punch. Okay, dude, you're getting gut punch. That's the only drink I got for you. Wait, oh, I scrolled past it, didn't I? Oh. Name, G, gut punch. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Yeah, we'll give you a lot there. Mix, stop. Here you go. Here. Okay, then, do you know anything about the girl? Nope. But you said maybe, maybe not. Turns out it's maybe not. You're the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So, I need to spend more? I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? Guess. So why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So, I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever is resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. Both sound more like teenagers than nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local goings-ons. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think of anything right now. Those are the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least, not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know someone that might help me, Gil? I don't. Certainly don't. I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. Second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of my time. Here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. We'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Simple enough. You're not gonna like it, it's a horrible drink. Okay, 3 Adelheid. Oh, he was offering us 80 bucks. He's got more. He said he got paid a lot. Which is one of those where it's like, okay, if you got paid a lot, why are you being such a cheapskate? And blended. Boom. Here's the temple. Here. Okay, then. This is going to be deducted from the 80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No Glit City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the internal outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're reporting acknowledging the organization yet, for some reason. You're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it. Oh, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? Wonder if he'll notice the glass that Idol signed. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but... guess not. Did you talk about anything interesting? Jill, she don't care. She's just gonna talk. Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see, that's... Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? Sound like something very heavy being dropped? Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It's definitely more like an explosion of some kind. Now, you can clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that's both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. Wonder if something's happening. Heard there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means, gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've gotta go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really? I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please come again. Gangs then? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. There always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. Left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chain's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.mo. Moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine. Excuse me. But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny, where is he, really? Right in front of you. Hey you, the pretty boy over there, where's the bartender? I know, it's a very big toss-up. 1 gut punch or 2 months premium? You're looking at him. No way. No hot, shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You telling me you two dressed like fucking waiters are the bartenders here? Yep. Seems that way. That a problem? Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well. There's an easy solution to that. There is? Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that piercing glare? No. Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top. Gonna have to take off their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. Already did that once today. It's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's the policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes or no answers. Our viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they would watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. Big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please? Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty. That's my opinion. Okay. Type. Promo. Bloom light. No. Type. Promo. Piano Man? Ah. Okay, wait. Okay, none of those cross over. Sour Manly Sobering. We'll go with that. And to make it big, we got double it up. Okay, all blended. Actually, wait. No. We'll look at the descriptions of the drinks. Okay, so pile driver. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, we better not have a sword. Nah. Suplex. Small twist pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning, less on throat burning. Type. Promo. Was it Zenstar that's supposed to be really nasty? You think something so balanced would actually taste nice, you'd be dead wrong. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be bad. Okay. 4 of each. You're not the only one, Carp. You're not the only one. On the rocks. Mix. Boom. Here's a Zenstar. Here. Alright then, cheers! I don't think you should chuck it down so quickly. Like it hit me. I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right? I believe you, Carp. I imagine it's kind of like how most guys feel when it's like, describing a kick to the balls, where it's just like, no. If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. Oh no, it's worse? Yeah, I can believe it. Being seen by an average of 6,000 people make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Cypher Toy Company. And? It's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place is completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis. Yep. Wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfumed chauvinistic bastard? Huh, there's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What'd they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit, who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was a small, meek girl with glasses. Seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. That's a person that passed out and we helped out, I'm assuming at least. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. The signature. This Kira Miki's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out, really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar for the stars or something? Not really, we're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? Tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. Very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it. I knew she was nice. Her passion shows in her concerts, She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark. I find myself singing in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. You want to keep this class? No. Could you please? No. Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that would make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. Let's give her a big bad touch. Okay. Bad touch. 2 Bronson. 2 Powder Delta. Oh yeah. Big one, so got double. Rocks. Mix. Stop. Here we go. Here. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. Such a dirty name. It feels like the drink got to come in phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. I would have skyrocketed the watchers at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. I'll have to make do with condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership for a neat code. That code will net you a free trial of a VR experience of the model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more, and I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's an ND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. Hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still there, you know. Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying any attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? Not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about crime? Nope. Childhood promise? Nah. A religious vow? What? You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened. Sorta. Oh, come on, no epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line? Oh, well, Harp, don't be distracted by, Twitch chat, okay? Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. And that's the problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice, mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well, yes. Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK SOL, a real Dark Soul, a really old Lilla model. Apparently his power supply was running low. His cards was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. It was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system. There wouldn't be upload there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It's weird, you know. He was the only Lilma I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So one gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Um, Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. So, what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plug-in that lets mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here, Miss Bartender. Get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it. Okay. Expects me to get drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. Okay, name. Uh, no, that's not. Want one with optional. Okay, gut punch. Maybe. We also kind of want to make some money, I'm gonna be honest. Fringe weaver. You know what? Yep. She's getting a big fringe weaver. You want to get blitzed? You're getting blitzed. Okay, aged and mix. Boom. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs! Alright, let's get on with the lewd stuff. But first, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with that. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood type is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Please let me get on with this. You need to cooperate if this is going to be a success. Can I ask something? Finally. What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it's kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Eh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $9.99 to see it on premium. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face. On all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. You learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. Did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week? A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. And I'm going to take a sip of my drink because I'm parched. Alright, and save. It's now safe to keep playing. Turn the TV off. Now we'll put it on, I'll buy that. Dang. Go past again. There we go. It's a lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Okay, and then, let's, nah. Oh, I have that on the list. Okay, and then we'll... Oh no, I have tents on there. You know what? Let's swap out the remix of Snowfall with regular Snowfall. Boom. Bop. Ready. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Oh, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist it sounds like dynamite. No, it's too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Got him. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it. Oh yeah, Gillian is totally a sub. Oh, welcome back. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I'd say it sounds like construction. But Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No. I say it's backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know. I don't care. I already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer? Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Alright, 2 beers. Not big ones. Just regular beers. I'm surprised you like that, Robo, considering how human it looks. It does have more of a robotic look to it, so... Next stop. Next one. Boom. And boom. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix, stop, serve. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. Guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people? Calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. The 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. The camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still on the channel, though. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses, as something said? Do any of you have criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What'd you do? Paint graffiti outside my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Carp, is this you? I mean, presumably robo-boyfriend. Calling people cunts. Constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. Also constantly bullied two of my classmates. Phew, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. Gave everyone the courage to speak up. How's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh yeah, the one that came in here and started spitting on people. Oh yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and... so much saliva everywhere. Won't let Ninja eat you. Ninja's hungry. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. But then Ninja's happy, at least temporarily. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. Guys want anything else? But Ninja's happy. I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brandtini. 2 Brandtinis then. My name be a Brandtini. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Age. Next. Stop. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Age. Next. Stop. 0. Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, deal. Not all of us spend our weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that's almost painful. So cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whoever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before? Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Harp, is this you? Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. Feel like I just need to. Matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. She has potential and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. He's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking. Honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? Make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There's also the one time she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome. Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on their looks. That is a very important question, Carp. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You make that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What do you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing too many furry businessmen. Let's just have another round. It sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then, 2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Manly. That's sobering. Type. There we go. Manly. Gut punch. Okay, that's strong. Got that. Do I have gut punch? Pile driver. No. Suplex. No. Then Mars Blast. Manly and strong. Okay. So then, do Mars Blast for 170. Or Gut Punch for 80. We will go with the more expensive Mars Blast. Okay, then 1 Powder Delta, 4 Planner Guide. Oh wait, this is a big drink. Okay, no, we're not gonna serve them a big drink. I think they just want a regular drink. Okay, Gut Punch it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3. Age, mix, stop, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3. Age, mix, stop. There you go. Serve. Here. Now drink. Oh, man up, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it's all a prank? Jill? First year of high school. Guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. That is a fucked up prank. Hey, Izzy, how's it going? Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling better. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. It confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Got it. It took me a second to realize. I was like, oh, wait. She's saying that she's gay. Okay. 10 hours sleep? That is some good sleep. I needed that sleep last night. At least she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vivo, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. I'm sorry, it just, the wording threw me off for some reason. Like, my brain didn't process it as I read it. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. Better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. Let's see. What? Carp, this is you. This is you. The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. Girl Scouts also told me how to skin a deer. I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah. She came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Oh, I'll gladly take a sip.
What's this, sir?
Drink it.
Knowing how to waterboard isn't even hard. Granted, I think it's more of a I think it's been shown enough on TV that people are like, oh yeah, put a rag over someone's face, pour water on it. But yeah, I had a good sip. Thank you. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. There's also, yeah, the bag method. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Jill. Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Oh yeah, no, Gil's totally in that terrorist group. He used to be in the Hong Kong riots. He's totally in that terrorist group. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Stella, you here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house, and thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. The part like, can I change the channel? Just skip this whole part. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh God, Sei! I wonder if she'll be alright. Ah, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Yeah, it's on right now. The news flash just ended. It's still on. But there we go. We'll buy that for $1. Sounds like things got ugly. When I heard it, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. Guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Jamie wants a Mars Blast. So, I listen to my playlist when I go to work and stuff. I love when this song comes on when I'm driving to work. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. It makes me wish I still worked, and so my last job, I worked 30 miles from where I lived. So when I would drive home, it'd be like late at night on an empty highway. And it makes me miss those days where there's just nothing on the road. It's just me. And it's dark out. And it's like the middle of nowhere, basically. How long is 30 miles? Hold on, let me, about 48 kilometers. Oh, time to travel it? It honestly wasn't that bad, because the speed limit was like 75 miles per hour. So, you could actually get home in, yeah, about 30 minutes. Whereas, like, where I live currently, is... No, it's still a long distance. Because you have to remember that there's nobody out there. It's the middle of nowhere. But, like, let me... Okay, so I drove for, Carp, you live near London, right? So, about twice the distance is, London to Luton, I guess. But, yeah, it's, yeah. It depends, though, on whether or not you're in a city or not as to how long the drive takes. But since I was outside the city, it was really fast. Uh, Again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname. PR. Can't believe I'm myself. Hey, who's this girl? Called herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, explosions are caused by supersonic drones. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Probably a terrorist, but also a nice guy. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they are all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. I think the only sonic boom most people are familiar with is a whip crack. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info, he thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days. He always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, we've just kind of become used to it. You can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time banks close like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know, maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact the news is making an unusually big stink of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? Girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Alright, let's get him a beer then. Think I'd remember how to make it by now. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Next stop. Here you go. Here. Once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. Seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Phil, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively, that news someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Many of your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one in different scenarios to see how they develop. Then they could fuck Garp. Guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words, burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something like that. That subject interests you, huh? Makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. You all done. Want to stay here? Since the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Have they tried putting brains in hamster balls? That's a good question. Bigger question is, so, like, if you put your brain in cyberspace and then put that data into a Lua model, you could, in theory, hang out with yourself and be like, man, we both agree that so-and-so sucks, so, kind of thing. Like, you could easily start outvoting people in social engagements. Oh, where do we all want to go eat? Well, me and the 5 others of me want to go have tacos, so we're gonna go have tacos. Nano camo? Isn't that tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She's been pestering me about what gift I want for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask her parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? Got the basic plan, walls, and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu, too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but kotatsu, not so much. You're gonna have a little trouble with that little part. I forget what they call that, but you might have a little trouble with that bit of a cowlick. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah? Yeah, true. I know a friend that used to have, is at least a foot tall, if not taller, mohawk. And he used a lot of Elmer's glue and hairspray to keep that thing up. He had to have, like, hair dryers rigged to hang from the ceiling. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah? No more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Yeah, nice wall patterns. Boss is so nice. I wish my boss gave me a bonus at the end of every week. Hell, end of every day, she gets a bonus. Jill wants to buy a new fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Okay. Well, what's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Okay. First, we need to read the stories. There we go. I wasn't holding it long enough. Got a whole app for nano camo. She didn't give any new stories? Okay. Let's go with the equivalent of 4chan first. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. And no one is reporting on it. I'm actually surprised. Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do you have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. Fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. Oh wait, I didn't read what they had to say about it. May the gods guide Sei to safety. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was cutie, but man is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. Wonder if there is illegal activity going on there, like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism? True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city hat. At least she's sleeping now, and last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. White Knights. White Knight just beat me up. Waiting for OP to deliver? I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. When I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. Once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? There's no enforced conscription anymore. Doesn't make sense. Because they didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. It's bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. Hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. So tired of this shit every fucking day. Thread is closed. Yeah, that sounds like a horrible, horrible White Knight. Pollution to reach historic. 4. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. By Kim. There we go. That's the person I was trying to remember the name of. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glit City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move from a lot of areas within the city. Soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does... Oh, whoa, where does that come from? Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Do you think when we date the boss, she gets to see our shrine to her? Do you mean the wall scroll that we have of our boss? Yes, she'll definitely see it. Augmented Eye is being attacked. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. We have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. And our phone screen. Yeah, and the Hey Arnold style shrine that we have made out of used chewing gum and pasta. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hope Sei is alright. Hijack screens at downtown Casanova announce what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. Information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We may be dealing with a dual threat here, DTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The police is basically sealed at this point. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. That sucks. Nano camo. Incredible. Well, about. Nano camo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Made for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Mascot. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukiban Games, Kieran51. Birthday 2401 or 07. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. And that might be 57. Bust 85, width 65, hips 90. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Fabric that can change texture, there's use for that in dildo production. Yeah, there probably would be. Okay. We gotta have some good colors. This picture of the boss. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, waste. I couldn't remember the term. Jeez. Give me a break. Okay, and then go with honestly, I like the little swirls that are there already. No, you're not gonna give me a break? Fair enough. Okay. Now we need a fan. Joker Cyclone. Despite the noise name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. That's what you want. Boom. Okay. Then what's the DC9X? Vintage game experience all the cumbersome load times as they're meant to be. Okay. Saying that's cute. With bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Poster Alex. Wow, I did not know they had a Yik figurine in this. It's technically white. Okay, well, you have to remember, Carp, that it is $80 for the cheapest drink. So, the prices are extremely high here. But I'm surprised that it's pronounced Y2K, but everyone calls it Yik. Hey, Izzy, welcome back. But I am surprised that they have a Yik figurine in this. Okay. You know what? I think I will buy her beer on discount. You know, just a little extra. Y2K like fashion? No, Y2K was a RPG game that got made. It is one of those that it's really weird in tones that it tries to communicate, and so it gets shit on a lot. And the main character is like really unlikable. But yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, like, looking at it, it's like, I can see this being a well-done game that just didn't reach the marks it set out for itself. Which is a shame. Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit shop. I meant to go to work. Go to work. Okay, Saturday, December 17th.
I'm Stretch fucking Armstrong!
Oh, alright. I felt a lot of bones pop there. Thank you for the stretch. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. Wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? No, I won't worry too much about him though. Hey, congratulations for not being infected anymore. If you say so. That girl's still not here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, so it's kinda my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right. Oh, in the shoddy downtown bar. Well, let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panty, shirt, bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Stream Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! It feels like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? The client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum. Rum, nice! Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. I know how to do it. Back to the shaker. Grandpa Booze. Here you go, boss. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay, then. Okay. Boop. Boop. Bop. There we go. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. Yeah, I think Gil might be there. Just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that's record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this some brain a blue fairy. 2, 3, 4. 1. We'll give you 2. Age. Mix. Boom. Here you go. Here you go. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilum do. Can I ask you something? Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are Brandon Char, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that. I'm sure. Yeah, Taylor got the hots for us. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, what? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for those situations. Speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. This makes me think of that girl who played Dark Souls using her brain activity. I have not heard of that one. I've heard of the bongos, guy using bananas, but I've not heard of the girl using her brain activity. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today, and what with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. Got you hooked up those little monitors to her brain, and specific thoughts were linked to certain actions she could think the thought and would do it. And yet, I bet there's still fucking lag. Input lag, god damn it. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. But I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. It's insane to watch her get better at it. That is actually really cool that you could, like, think and get it to do stuff. While it's alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that will help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. Start to take like 10 seconds for her to think the thought and make it work. So, she got faster and faster as she went along. That's really cool. Like, as like, what that means for the future of playing games and stuff. For people with like disabilities and stuff. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. What's the future of improving life? Yeah. Do you think you and the cybernetic... Well, I mean, Carp. Why would you want to do anything else other than play video games? Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Fortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. Will this actually go outside? Doubt. X to doubt. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. You have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? Can't get drunk. You want to call that a downside? If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. It really is. Why though? Willem can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. Hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in inland maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? Guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I have Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? Don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make Cobalt Velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Okay, name, let's see, Cobalt Velvet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Mixed. Like champagne served on a cup that had a little bit of cola left. That sounds disgusting. So I don't like champagne. Your drink. I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nice for me these past minutes, and at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about a half year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving in. I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya! Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. Bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. What very polite brain. A very polite brain. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and my dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. You're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. Helps that we're never 5 in the same house. By the time Ivana and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Vita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up, is that their brother just recently transitioned, which, you know, kudos to Alma for trying to adapt to the name change. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she only known for like 3 months. Take your own advice. Hey, I never married someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there's that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? Let's go and out with the guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. Went out a couple of times, he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. Almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the fucking kiss cam? Went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why I thought it'd be a good idea. Sounds too convoluted, you know. Posing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man will go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. Feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Or anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift, what'd you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Kasiku. Interesting name. She's right, men do the most when they can just ask one to fuck. True, men do a lot of dumb shit. What does it mean? Kasiku, it's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Get me a French weaver instead, will you? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, just give her a French weaver. So, I'm 99% sure there's something that happens if you give her the rum instead. But I also don't want to get docked pay for not giving her the right drink. One French weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? It would be funny, but like the last time I played, there's some event where I end up running out of money, and so I'm really paranoid about not having enough money, because it made me lose all interest in playing. Because it's like, if you run out of money, you're like locked down this one path, and I was like, I really don't want to go down that path. What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside for that, I'd say my childhood is quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? Played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kinda said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? See very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. Your mom's French? Yep. You speak French? Okay, this is gonna be real bad. Mon Eroglicia es plein de angelis. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. On my mom's side of the family lives here. Chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the prime on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. Alright, take care of your laundry. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. It's kind of like, when I worked for Kroger's. Instead of being called a sacker or a cart return person, you were called a courtesy clerk. And I was like, okay. And like, but a checker is still called checker. And I was like, how come a stacker or a bagger isn't called that? And then it's really bad because the people that work night shift that stocked the shelves called stalkers, which most people don't pronounce the L in stalk like you're stalking someone. So whenever they were like, oh yeah, I'm a stalker, you're like, wait, hold on. And yeah, just for every reason, they never gave him a different name that wouldn't make people side-eye him every time they said they were a stalker. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, and I'm their woman. Told quite a few stories about cracking the databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Jeez. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. That's honestly like why I started taking coding in college. I never stuck with it, but I did because I liked puzzles and it was fun to figure out how things worked. I mean, there's all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kinda like an always evolving puzzle. The puzzle I helped make harder at that. Oh. I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Do I have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Type. Classy. Let's give her a bad touch. On the rocks. Mix. Stop. Boom. Here you go. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say it, Jill. What's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks tonight? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have bills to pay. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. No, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Alright, save. And then we'll go and save there. It's now safe to keep playing. Cold. Okay, and then just boom. Sure is chilly out there. Hi. Dang it, I went past again. There you go. Kinda refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride don't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. Can't tell with some people, sadly. Why'd he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. Serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. Just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some servants here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Okay. Flavor is sweet. Sparkle Star. They used to activate Sparkle, but too many complaints about scum palms when the meat is not the drinks without the sparkling. Okay, might go with that. What is it? Sweet drink. Sugar Rush. Sweet, light, fruity, as girly as it gets. We never do the Sparkle Star, so we'll go with that. Okay, 2 Adelheid. 1 powder delta. Age. Mix. Boom. Sparkle star. Here, just like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. Pleasure is mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, luckiness. Here, I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account that says they're hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until we try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Okay. It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target. Operating system, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. Start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger me an alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. A buff? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me. Really? Guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. For any little and more unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. Street seems noisy. Oh, client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? This fucking guy, I hate him. Such a small yet comfortable place. And truly, an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will we have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Oh, 17, what does hell that mean? Okay. Let's look at names first. Bad Touch Beer, Bleeding Dream, Bloomlight, Blue Fairy, Brandini, Cobalt Velvet, Crowd Spike, Fluffy Dream, French Weaver, Fluffy Water, Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch, Mars Blast. No, and no. Okay. So, I think it's the components in the drink have to add up to 17 parts. Wait. Yeah, okay. No, that is 10. No. No. Okay, that is 10. Okay, 10. This is it, Piano Woman. Yeah, because Piano Man is... Yeah. Okay. What's Piano Woman? So, what I know is this guy pays really, really well. I think he only pays you if you get the drinks right. Wait, that's 18, isn't it? Damn it. Okay, reset. Okay, 5. Yeah, that's also 18. Okay, but he pays really well. But, you don't want to get all his drinks right. Otherwise, you go down his path. But I think if you also mess up, he doesn't come back. I might be wrong on that part. Okay, no, it's still 10, 10. No, 10. Nope. 10. Huh. And that would be 10. 17. Oh, the 17th entry in the book. Piano Man. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. Mix. Boom. Piano Man. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to a drink if I thought it was. I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. What brings you here, mister? I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. Alright, enjoy your birthday lunch. Happy birthday, sweet game. How's it going? The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. Going good? That's good to hear. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm having a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I want to see waitresses and food. Want to hang out after a stream just to chill? Right after this stream, I have another stream. Uh, depending on how tired I am, sure, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I want to see drunk people. I want to see waitresses and food. I want to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today has been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me example not zoologist bartender. Dude, there's tons of mammals that kill their own. Like, I think cats will kill their kittens sometimes, just because it's like, oh, there's too many. Like I said, I don't know exact details, but I just know that isn't right. Memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride. Can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? Cats not killer kittens, but they will steal other cats' kittens. Okay. Atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group for halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so that's the same idea. Primal. Do you want anything else? Pandas kill the young, though. They have more than one. Yeah, I knew that there were some animals that just killed their own. I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. It's a plum floating perfume in a... Son of a bitch. Perfume with a plum. A fedora. And... mix. Boom. Here you go. Here. Ha! You did... Wait. You did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. Don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Oh, hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. Habanera started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. No. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. See lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. You'll come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue, and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched to in order to subdue. Oh yeah, shit's going down, Carp. You missed the most pretentious guy. You also missed Dorothy get hot under the collar by Alma describing how she hacks. The crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside the bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkato on hand, just in case. Metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Or does the boss have a towel around her neck? I think that's the coat. Like, I think that's supposed to be like another collar to a coat that she's wearing over a vest over a turtleneck. Say, Gil 4. Hope everyone's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. So we didn't have flawless service, so we did fuck up that guy's drink. Then I don't know what 17 was that he wanted. Unless I just did the math wrong on one of the drinks. But I thought 17 in the list of drinks was a good reason. But hey, we don't have to worry about him being a romance partner if I fucked up his drink. Because that's what happened last time. I got to a point where I needed money. And he was like the client the next day or something like that. And if I got it right, I went down his path. If I got it wrong, I went down someone else's path. And I didn't want either of them. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends, and any other day, how's everything outside? And it's still morning. It's not noon until noon. It's still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them, at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets were flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. Also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. Not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folk are on edge too. Wonder if Sei is okay. Should be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. Sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. Did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. More beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Hey, how's chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Alright, boss. Not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. Wasn't that cold and didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist, I have this hoodie from some time ago and it's too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Aw, look at your little kitty cat. Say, Joel, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He looks so happy. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. A bear. What? Good old Bosco. He kept Intruder's way better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? You think I need a drink? It is now afternoon. I could take a drink. No, I found a picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. Anytime is drink time? Alright, Carp, you convinced me. Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. No, I don't think she had pigtails back then. Unless they're holding up her hair. Well, she doesn't have pigtails now. I'm only 27, what do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say everything ended with both of us saying mean things. Me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. Never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? That is shitty. That is really shitty. Couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. Never mean to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. Don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. Never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like a It's nothing? Nothing. Now please, give that to me. Nope. Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? Drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in the stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. I like my IPAs. In English, please? The one at the bar, if I remember correctly, so IPAs just have a lot of fucking hops in them. I think Pilsner tend to be darker beers? This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Oh, I was way off. Wrong direction. No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Neutrogenic dichometrical lutegenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It's an experimental fluid they created to replicate water when the maiden kissed fluid water supplies. Yeah, but as I said before, her running the bar is like more of a hobby than like something she's actually interested in. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. Is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep. Here it is. Near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? Serves as a stabilizer if I remember correctly. Need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Boom! Got him! I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. You consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? You know, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprised me you kept that poster of me in the room. Even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? Does it make you uncomfortable? Why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Let's go wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Jill, just be honest! You're crushing on your boss. I guess it's like if someone gave you, don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Though no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think? I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Someone hurt you? Because if it did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, not being able to have sex for some reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. I was gonna put it like, they both get you started, but you know, that's another way to take it. Hey Jill, where'd you get that black 4-ball? That's a good pun there, boss. Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. No, every black cat that we had was, somebody's black cat had kittens, and they were, like, at, like, the grocery store just giving them away, and we're like, we will take this one. Here, like, have, like, $5, I guess. And I'm like, sure. I'm like, cool, we got a kitten now. That's how we had Imp, who was a all-black cat born on Friday the 13th. Full name, Imp of Satin, because my brother can't spell. Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alley near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It's quite the sight, though. He is cornered by all these dogs, but they're keeping their distance. He's holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There's a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. And I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So he brought it home. At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so I ended up staying. That's actually how we got, that's similar to how we got, my roommate's cat. We had L'Oreal for, like, a few months at the time, and, I went to leave the apartment to, like, go check the mail or something, and a cat was laying, like, right outside her door, and, I don't remember if he was panting or not, but he looked like, you know, he needed water. So I gave him some water and a little bit of food, and, kept coming back, and, like, every time we opened the door, he wanted to come inside the apartment. And so finally I was like, okay, fine, like, come in, see if you like the place. And, we ended up, yeah, keeping him. But we took him to the vet and everything to get, like, a checkup and see if he was, chipped, and, yeah, he wasn't chipped. L'Oreal was chipped when I took him into the vet. And they contacted the previous owners, and the previous owners said that they had gotten, like, a dog after L'Oreal ran away. And so they don't want him anymore because he won't get along with the dog. And I was like, okay. It's less common now, but it was really common in our area not to have your pet chipped. Just because people couldn't afford it, and people will still buy a pet even though they can't afford it. But yeah, I think it's now, like, so cheap that it's like it's basically like, oh, you're getting a cat to be you know, checked up, we're chipping it. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute though. Not like the fat mess that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. That's where my area is. Dumping ground for unwanted kittens because every year I find new strays I have to look after. Where I grew up was a dumping ground for fighting dogs. The breeding bitches. Because we had a big park near us. People would just drop their dog off in the park, and then they would wander into our neighborhood. Oh, shit. I actually did that and find someone else. Ah, ha, ha, boss caught us. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I won't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. Oh! I am now officially drunk. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow down, he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him for what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, grabbing his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What bothers me is that he took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker? Can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see... weird you say so openly that someone's hot. Well, even you can see that she has a hot body, boss. Find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to her room and... Jill, are you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... Those are thoughts I would leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. And she's as straight gets. Still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you run a bar, I'm assuming is what it said. Results of the sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. Not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. Kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lillian can be weird. You think? Lillian will operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share a fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions, like fear or love. They're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. They'll get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she is in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is calling them a slur, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, it's because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Lilum or Lilith's offsprings in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. No big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls, to the costumes, to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got scrapped literally everywhere. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show is about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. Now the show presents Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it's a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. It's a lot of reading. For whatever reason, reading exhausts me. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards and body image. Challenging as fuck. Oh, you got excited there. And that's the problem, back when I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. I know, it's so much reading. Normally I have a break where I can, mix a drink or something. And one surprise, tweens are jackasses. He went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? Worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyway, so every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Wow, you can really tell I'm tired because I'm getting my S's and SH's confused. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was kinda always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. By the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become what I am today. I did wake up 3 times last night. The past couple nights I have not been sleeping well. The less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them then? 2D. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as the thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Um, Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now? And now? I don't know. Stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. Realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There's this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. They could catch fire, you know. But at the same time, from what I've heard, that's the best thing after sex. Not you too. Kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine, it's just... all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I had just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position and was stable. She's also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize? Oh, maybe you should go and apologize? Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night. Get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes before? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like let's say, thinking what kind of clothes you could put on for. Yeah. You know what, boss? I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in the circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. If you thought the city was dangerous. That's the next game that I'm still waiting for. I'm really excited for it. You should see people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar is originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nerve on B in the hotel instead. I'm assuming the redhead, boss's friend. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. That bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. There's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. You give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? Done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. Been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. That's because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. It felt more like going out was the pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4. That cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. Damn, I was really hoping to talk for 4. And he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, Wow, that's a deep cut. Okay. Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. Unless it's just regular line dialogue, that could also be it. That's also the thing about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats it's an unrelated matter. It takes so long to close a place in this game, yet in real life it's like a month, boom, close. Dude, places close fast in real life. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood piercings from the bar counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. It's snowing. Chapter 2, Amarga. Wow. Amarga. There we go. Is this the We Fucked Our Boss music? Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have $8,000 needed. I was curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. I know that's not a hoodie, but I like to pretend that's what the boss is like. Oh yeah, I used to wear this all the time. Okay, I'm gonna read the paper, scare the Druma doll, and that's probably where I'll end it for now, and then I'll be back at 4 in 2 hours for a collab with Ember. I don't know why my brain shut off there. This makes me want the Doom Come hoodie more. You can't have the Come hoodie, that's Gary's. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. Wrestling? My boss made me curious. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Arent. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, GSF Championship. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. Oh, so someone's taken up Boss's moniker. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell versus Arent, GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Kara Kolta, Tag Team Championship. Osuna versus Siegfried. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. Or you just thought about looking up prices. Did not. Underwear you can change with the voice command was something you really wanted in your life. Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nano machine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell though. They're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told Augmented Eye. I'm already using them, super comfy if you ask me. Danger Use admin has been arrested again. Poor guy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat. This resulted in the arrest of the site's admin known as Furfur for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Wait, that's... Okay, yeah. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Apollo Bank is being attacked, thread 2. Media's still awfully quiet about it. And I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It's from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on? It'll get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building, at least 3 people already dead. How, is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you've got to give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Some deep shit happened right there. Explosion registered. Media still quiet about it? Can confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it's just one of them. There's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, but it's just one person who set up all this. It's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape. They're suspecting of Alice. Huh. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Will you read the file? Nah. Apollo Bank is being attacked. Thread 4. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that contain all operations from the Glit City's government and White Knight operations. Seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages toward the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, looks like I have to leave. Well, I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Okay. Boom. Bam. Shop. She wants that Daruma. Cracked Daruma. Boom. There we go. Return. Yeah, so she's happy. Okay. And then we have 5 days to get like 4,000 more dollars. Okay. Then I just want to double check. This is just... Yeah, okay, just save the music. Okay. So then we will save. I will see y'all in about 2 hours when I start my collab with Ember. I thank you all for coming out, and I will see y'all, yeah, in 2 hours. Let me find someone to raid in the meantime. No one I know is on right now. Okay, yeah, so then, yeah, I'll just see y'all later.
Suck my presidential cock, bitch!
Rude. But anyways, y'all have a good one. Bye.